Alright, one more video for this weekend. Next weekend I might put one out, but I'm busy this week. Next week I'm taking off to LA. Got a concert to go to this week. My youngest is turning 16, so I had to get a car ready for her. But we've got the floorboard on up front there. It's glued up. I'm going to let that dry for a number of days to get it good and solid. I'm just putting in the blocking on the bottom and on the top cross members. One little thing with the blocking, if you are working in 2 dimensions, if you're making a box, it would be fine. But you got to remember that this is curved this way, and although it's level this way, it's coming in like that. So the ones making up, it just use the sandpaper and sand those so that they're nice and flat, because they tend to not want to line up just perfectly. I got those all braced and clamped in there. I cut off the back flush and just put the fin up there to see how that's going to work. And it actually came out pretty freaking straight. When I get all the blocking done and it's dried up, I'll take a string line and make sure that that's perfectly lined up. I don't have this glued in or anything yet, but that turned out good. Like I said, I've got a ton. I've got a foot hanging down over the bottom there, so I'll trim that to where it should be. Same at the front here. They didn't give you any dimensions on this when you're building the fin, so I left it quite long. I'm going to knock off another foot off the front there as well. I'll get a more exact measurement when I find out exactly where it's going to fit. So if you're building from plans, then you will have a better idea of how long to make that. They didn't tell you at all, so I just made sure it hang down a lot. All right, that's where she's sitting today, kind of looking like a plane. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool seeing that tail on there, how it's going to sit. So yeah, I'm going to build the battery box and this the gussets and stuff to build a battery box there to strengthen up that tail. I was thinking about putting in this block in here because I figured there was one at the bottom. You should have one at the top for that strength, but after adding all the cross members and stuff there, that's pretty darn stiff. And I haven't completed adding in the cross members on the top part here where all this joins in. So I'm actually surprised at how stiff that got. But that makes sense. All right, that's it for another day. Did any of that actually come through? This is the top spar, the main spar carry through. I've just got it sitting here for now. That's going to go up at the top there. And what I'm going to do is once I've got all the blocking done here, right now we're level with the bottom longeron. You lift up the back end so that the top longeron is level. And then when that's level, I'll take measurements off of that level and go up, and the rear spar carry through and the front spar carry through are level and parallel to the top longeron. So I'm going to wait to get the tail up, make the longeron level on the top, and then measure up, and then I'll put in the main spar carry through. In the meantime, I've still got a bunch of bracing and stuff to do on that on that carry through. There's all kinds of triangular blocking and stuff that you put on there, but I've got the main piece cut out for now. So that's why that's just sitting there. It's my dashboard. Not really, it's just sitting there. All right.